What's going on, guys? It's Jeff. Back here over on some more Black Ops 7. Eagles lost again. Listen, man, nothing will be worse than the 2023 collapse. And then they ended up winning the Super Bowl the next year. So, I mean, if this is a collapse year, it is what it is. I've been here already. I got to the proper end of this ride twice. It was amazing. Really don't even need to try anymore. If they just completely withdrew from the entire NFL, I'd be fine with that. I'm here over on Zombies. Real quick before I get started, I want to thank everybody so much for all the love and support on the videos. If you're new here, subscribe. I upload basically every single day. I've been missing a lot recently just because I've been trying to do this grind and doing multiple days in a row of me showing you this is, I did it before, but people really hate BO7, so, I mean, this has to be done. I told you I was gonna do it. It is what it is. I've been doing this shit way too many years in a row. Yeah, I got like 10 Doom Steals or so. Each Doom Steal, I mean, on average, I think is taking me, I don't know, an hour, maybe more in some situations. It's, that doesn't sound like a long time, but 20 to 30 hours of just doing these 30 weapons in Zombies, it just hurts, man. It really is a miserable experience. Not because Zombies is miserable. No, I actually enjoy this Zombies. It's this specific challenge that I hate. Try not to mess up the place more. It says try no to mess up. They even have typos in subtitle thing. Is that AI too, or is that actually human error? And I feel like the Eagles should eventually have like their get right game, but you never know. I was saying that during the 2023 season as well. I was like, well, I mean, they can't lose them all. Oh. They really are losing them all. At least AJ Brown got over 100 yards again. That means something, right, guys? I'm one of those people that, like, I really don't give a shit what everybody's stats are so long as everybody wins. They were winning with really shitty stats across the board. Everybody hated it. But now they're losing with better stats, but then they also hate it. So, I mean, what do we do about this? Me, personally, I would rather see a win with shitty stats. Realistically, that's what a lot of those are. And it's not even like all the wins are guaranteed bad stats or all of the losses are guaranteed good stats or vice versa. Dude, I was at the store yesterday. Yeah, I know. Crazy. I was outside. First thing one of the guys says to me, because I'm outside, I'm usually wearing like a hoodie and a hat or some shit like that, or like some sort of like Eagles hoodie or some shit. That one hoodie you guys see me just wearing all the time, it feels like a safety blanket, first of all. I don't know. People are like, why are you wearing a hoodie inside? It's warm. It feels safe. I don't know. It feels like a blanket I can wear without being a big ass blanket. Does that make sense? Anyway, first thing that the guy says to me when he sees me, he said, "Go Birds." I look at him right in the eyeballs and then he just immediately starts shaking his head. That's really how you should handle like football wins and losses. Don't overreact. Don't try to be more of a super fan than somebody else. Just take it on the chin and move on. I promise you, man, it is so much better. It shows that you've already been here. I'll be damned if I sit there and let the results of these games ruin my entire fucking day. Yeah, it'll piss me off. Yeah, like in truth, I'm annoyed that I would have to hold my tongue against people that are actually talking shit to me. Okay, your team won. Are you winning at your job? Are you winning at your dreams? I used to let that shit ruin my day. It's not worth it. I think honestly though, I'm only able to think this way because of the 2 Super Bowl wins. Not just 1 Super Bowl, 2 different Super Bowl wins. So I think it's a lot easier for me to say that. So putting it into perspective, you know what? Yeah, keep letting it ruin your entire weekends and shit. I don't give a f. I got mine. Let me pick it up! Honestly, I'm starting to think that it's kind of beneficial to let those little rat crawling guys just actually eat some of the items on the ground and get stronger, because then they drop more shit after I kill them. This is taking a little longer than I'm expecting. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this and the end game grind in 4 days, 5 days. I just don't think I can. I'm gonna try. I could have just not uploaded again and not wasted any hours at all, like making the video, recording like a round, and then taking a couple hours to edit and stuff. How much progress is that really gonna save me? I don't really know how bad it actually is or how long it takes to get a character to level 60 in endgame as well. I have no idea. Maybe if I'm ultra efficient from right now forward, I might be able to finish everything right by the 4th, but there are multiple things coming out in December now. The PoE 2 expansion, I think, is on the 12th. I don't make videos on it, but that's gonna be something I'm gonna want to play. They're adding the Druid. Kind of waiting for it, to be honest. I'm no longer hungry as a fan, and I think that's completely okay. Too many people feel like you should like crash and burn with this shit. Just like, fine, you know, do you. Not gonna stop you, but yeah, once you get a Super Bowl or 2, it kinda, I don't know. I feel greedy for winning another Super Bowl. I said this before and it always pisses people off. To me, it feels like whenever I get exactly what it is that I wanted or needed, I kinda just stop after that. Like, I don't really want for more. Like this whole thing, for example, like doing YouTube and shit like that, playing video games for a living, a dream, the best job or lifestyle or anything that I could have ever asked for. Eternally grateful. I don't feel like I should really try for anything more past this. And pretty much all of my passion and shit went into this, and I pretty much have no passion for anything else whatsoever. Or a better way to put this is that the only thing I've ever been truly interested and passionate about are video games. So after everything happened, I don't feel the need to go further than this. I've said this before, people will like try to use YouTube and other stuff like to use it as a springboard to either, I don't know, like make music or be in movies, whatever. People usually use it as like a means to an end, to get to something else. But for me, that goal was just that goal. And that was it. So a lot of people will go and set a goal for themselves. They'll obtain that goal, and then they'll just kind of completely stop. That was one thing that happened a lot with a lot of old phase stuff, where like somebody would be grinding their asses off. I'm not gonna say any names or anything, but there have been multiple people that have like joined and left the team well before any of like the modern phase stuff is. Like, I mean, back when everything was like still based around sniping and stuff, and Call of Duty specifically, there were people that would grind their ass off. Crazy good players, obviously have years and years of experience, been making videos for years, they've been putting extra effort in there to go and try to join. Then they end up joining the team. They end up like getting that goal of joining phase. Then they just kind of like lose a lot of their passion. I'm not saying that's how I feel. I'm saying like I still have insane passion for video games, but I don't have a passion to do anything else whatsoever. Again, it just, to me, it feels greedy to try to do more. I know a lot of people are raised to feel like take every single opportunity that you can, press everything, take advantage, take advantage, take advantage. I feel like I got lucky as is, and I'm building up like negative karma if I try to do more than what I already do. I already feel too fortunate for what I've done and what everyone has done for me that like I don't feel like I should just try anything else at all. I don't feel trapped either. That's like my natural reaction to things now. I go, I already do like the best thing ever. So I don't want to do anything else because I don't have a passion to do anything else. And it also just feels greedy. Like morally, I feel wrong for doing it. Sitting here talking about morals through video games and shit, but it does feel like there's some sort of like weird karmic element to succeeding too much. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. There's got to be other people that feel that way. Please tell me I'm not alone. Like, does anybody ever just sit there and go, nah, that's too greedy? There's got to be other people that feel the same way. Too much success just feels greedy. It just does. Like, this is why nobody feels bad for like Chiefs fans, for example, because they've won whatever amount of Super Bowls or whatever. Like, no one's ever gonna fucking feel bad for you, and you're never gonna be someone that truly needs it anymore. You don't need to win anymore. You don't need to. Some people be angry and disagree. They've already done that plenty of times. But to me, it seems greedy to take advantage of every single little thing. If you're in a position where you should be taking advantage of things, sure, absolutely do that. I'm not saying don't pursue anything. I'm just saying it doesn't need to be everything. It just doesn't. Some people are really sweaty and they don't even need to be. Some people were saying I'm depressed. It's like, I know what feeling depressed feels like, and it's not this. If you're able to feel content in some parts of your life, whatever it may be, why couldn't I feel content as a football fan? What's wrong with that? I already got 2 Super Bowls. I'm content. I don't need to win again. I don't give a fuck. Already won too much. Why would I want to win again? Oh, also, somebody pointed out that some of the elite kills weren't counting because the ammo mod can steal it from. Yeah, you're right. I didn't realize I still had the flame ammo mod on. But once I put an ammo mod on, don't all of them like steal kills from you? Or no, wait, cryo doesn't, right? I should be able to put cryo on and the cryo doesn't actually like kill them or anything, right? It's best if I just don't even choose an ammo mod to begin with, to be honest. But if I happen to choose an ammo mod for whatever reason, when it starts getting real high and I swap over to fireworks for the better wave clear, even then though, fireworks starts falling off once everybody ends up being armored because they actually survive the explosions. They can tank like 3+ firework explosions of the lingering thing anyway. Maybe not the initial explosion though. That's like near round 50, so I still get mad over it. Like, I'll still like shoot the shit with people, talk shit or whatever, but like I keep wanting to default back to like, does this really mean that much to you? It's like, you can have it if you want, if that makes you feel better. I hope you find your peace or your happiness or however you want to frame the shit. It really is that deep for some people, so like, I mean, I get it. Oh yeah, I'm also 10th prestige level 36. I'll probably be master prestige tonight for sure. I end up getting so much XP in the process of me just getting up to these rounds to kill the elites with every single weapon. Nice thing as well is that I'm not really worried about like my prestige messing me up at this point. When I did the 10th prestige thing, I was like, oh no, this might actually be bad. What if a weapon ends up being locked like my earlier prestiges? But I'd used so many perma unlocks already leading up to this point that pretty much all of the higher level stuff is already unlocked as is. So I also didn't realize that the prestige token that you get from prestiging a weapon is specifically just for attachments and not an actual perma unlock for like anything. I didn't realize that there were 2 separate kinds. So I'm sitting here prestiging all my weapons thinking that I got all of these unlock tokens stacked, and it's just a bunch of random attachment unlocks, which I mean, I guess I could use, but I don't know how much my attachments matter in endgame overall. Like, can I leave and come back with like the different attachments, or I don't even really know how it's meant to be done. I don't know how like the gameplay loop works in general. I've seen the gameplay, but I don't understand the loop yet. I guess you like spawn in and you try to level up as much as you can by sitting in the smaller zones or whatever. I'm sure that there are some areas that are like way better than others that are different levels and stuff. And then when you get to a specific level, you go to a higher level zone. And that's probably the most efficient area to do whatever challenges you have for endgame. That's my assumption in how it works. So I don't know if I'm gonna be making progress in the mode immediately or later or what. I just feel like once you get what you truly want, not what you think you want, I feel like a lot of of other stuff just kind of falls into the background. At least that's how it's been for me. I haven't lost any passions. I just knew what it was. I wasn't lying to myself. I wasn't convincing myself. I knew exactly what I was going for. Maybe that's the main issue. People go for shit that maybe they think it'll like satisfy them, or they think that it means whatever to them. Then when they finally realize it, like that whatever it is that they're pursuing comes true, and maybe it doesn't feel as good as they thought it would, and then they just want for more of the same thing because they don't know anything else. I don't know. Being satisfied is just, I hope all you football fans out there are satisfied at some point. I mean, if you think about it, there's 32 teams in the NFL, right? And say that everybody just got lucky and everyone gets to live to 100 years old. That's just not true, but I'm just trying to be as nice sounding as possible. So it's really like 100 attempts for them to win a Super Bowl in front of you. Although you probably won't remember the first couple years of your life, probably. I was saying if you were like 5 to like 8 years old or some shit like that, you would definitely remember a Super Bowl. Because I remember the Eagles losing when I was that age all the time. Yeah, no bullshit, this actually does take longer than getting gold. This challenge really caught me off guard. Luckily though, I don't have to do any more challenges past this, so this is just what it is. Eventually, just doing the same thing over and over again, with a bunch of different weapons, I will see that infestation pop up. Dude, I want to play Tekken as well. I want to play so many games right now. I want to play a fighting game, any fighting game at this point. Fuck. And this shit is miserable. I know I made a video yesterday, pretty much, like, that was my initial reaction to it being miserable. I can confirm now that it is completely miserable. This is easily the most miserable time on Black Ops 7. A lot of people are like, yeah, well, if you're having a miserable time, quit. It's like, well, I'm not having a miserable time on the entire game. It's just for this one challenge. The one challenge is miserable. Nice. Multiplayer wasn't miserable. Have a good time on the multiplayer. Apparently endgame is actually fun, but this challenge, specifically in zombies, miserable. Done with this weapon, though. I'm probably not even gonna try for a second weapon in this. There's 8 million waves of zombies at that point, and then it takes more and more time to get through each and every single round. Yeah, I'm good. That was actually nice and fast. That might have been the fastest weapon I ever finished on that, actually.